Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is my Bots at Home customization workshop / exclusive video. Now, if you're not familiar with Bots at Home, it is a virtual online Transformers convention hosted by various YouTubers this weekend. Please check out the other Bots at Home content in the description below. So one thing about Transformers conventions that have always fascinated me are the customization workshops and exclusives. Now, I've never been to a Transformers convention, so I'm not sure how these workshops are held, but I thought it'd be cool to have a virtual workshop which becomes your virtual con exclusive. For this workshop, we will be converting Siege Red Alert into our very own Bots at Home exclusive, Siege Clampdown. Now, the reason why I picked Red Alert as the base figure and Clampdown as the custom is because I wanted to make this workshop as friendly to anyone who has never customized a figure before. With Red Alert having a white base, using easy to acquire items like markers will allow folks who have never customized a figure to jump in. So a couple of things you'll need for this custom. One, you'll need Siege Red Alert. You'll need a few markers or paints, a black, red, and silver marker or paint. You'll also need white label paper, preferably glossy. You'll need heavy photo paper, a clear report cover, and two-sided tape. You'll also need a hobby knife and cutting mat. I almost forgot, you'll also need to download and print the PDF in the description below. It contains 4 pages. The first 3 pages becomes the box, which needs to be printed on heavy photo paper, and the last page, which becomes the sticker sheet, needs to be printed on glossy label paper. With everything in place, you're ready to start with the figure prep. First, we will disassemble the figure. For this custom, we are mainly removing the arms and legs to make it easier to hold the parts when we paint them. We will also remove the wheels. They pop off with a little bit of force to them. Please keep in mind that the front and the back are not exactly the same, so when you do reassemble them, you want to make sure you put the right wheel in the right place. Next, we will have to clean the parts we are working on. So during the production process, a mold release is often used, and there may be some remnants of that on the plastic. To make sure the stickers and paint adhere to the plastic, you can take a cloth soaked in soapy warm water and wipe the figure and then wipe them dry. Next, we go on to paint application. First, we take the chrome Sharpie to color the rims of the wheels. Now, if you do get a little messy, you can go back and clean it up with a black marker. If you use Sharpie markers, I suggest getting the fade resistant black marker. I'm personally using the alcohol marker, which works better than a Sharpie. Links to the markers and all the other materials used will be in the description below. Next, we color the forearm silver using the silver Sharpie again, trying to be as neat as possible and taking my time. Just like paint, you don't want to apply the marker on too thick. Give each layer time to dry. Next, we're going to color the thighs red and the forearms red. Now, with the alcohol pen, the tips are more precise, which is something you can't really get from a Sharpie. And with markers in general, you may find streaking, more so with Sharpies than the alcohol pens. If you really want to get a nice even coat, I do suggest painting it by hand with a brush. So with the red parts done, we set them to dry and we can now start on the black. Again, just take your time, especially on the edges, as you want it to look as clean as possible. Now with black, you don't get so much streaking, well, at least noticeable streaking. Now the head is red and needs to be colored black. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to pop out the head without possibly damaging the figure. The markers can paint most of the surface, but if you really want to get all the red out, you will need a fine tip paintbrush that will go in those little crevices. With the paint done, we can now cut the stickers on the label sheet. Now, I've added several versions of the chest. One is a very simple cutout, which doesn't wrap all the way around on the bottom. The second is a more advanced cutout that wraps around on the bottom, but you do have to cut it carefully to size after you apply it. Sorry, I'm no toy hacks, but I did my best. If you do use these stickers, please cut inside the black line. Next, you can apply the police sticker and the Autobot police shield sticker on the sides. Now, once everything is fully dried, we can assemble the former Siege Red Alert as our new Bots at Home customization workshop / con exclusive Siege Clampdown. Now, the box is fairly simple to assemble. Just cut out the parts and stick them together by the tabs using the double-sided tape. Cut the plastic report cover sheet to size and stick it on the back of the front panel, again using double-sided tape. Now, for added rigidity, the box is sized to fit inside your standard Funko Pop clear protector, as you can see here. I then made the box insert by cutting some leftover cardboard the width of the box and folded it like so. I put a small hole on the base of the insert so I can attach Clampdown to the insert with his gun. With all that done, we now have our Bots at Home convention exclusive Clampdown in his collector box. Well, that's it for this video. If you do make this custom, please post some pictures of it on Instagram with the hashtag #BotsAtHome. It would be cool to see how many are made. Again, please check out the other Bots at Home content linked in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.